Well, the Yankees infield gets a little more complicated because Oswald Peraza is now shut down with an injury. He has a strain in his right shoulder and is going to be out for about 6 to 8 weeks. And that is before he even starts ramping up to play baseball. So 6 to 8 weeks of just non-baseball activity. Then he's likely going to have to build up to baseball activity for another 2 to 3 weeks. He's probably out for nearly 10 weeks in total. So the Yankees infield, it's a little more questionable who their guy is, who's the depth. At third base, you have DJ LeMahieu. At shortstop, Anthony Volpe. At second, Gleyber Torres. At first, Anthony Rizzo. But then, who's that backup infielder? Who is the guy who isn't going to play a ton, but is a solid backup utility infielder, maybe someone off the bench who can run, play decent defense? Who's going to be the guy? Now, they do have one player in the system who I think will be on the opening day roster, and that is Jorbit Vivas. He's one of their prospects. He's put up really good numbers at AAA. He's doing well so far in spring training, even though you can't really read into that too much. But he's just a left-handed hitting infielder, plays all around the infield. Not great defensively, but he's serviceable. He gets on base, doesn't strike out a ton. I could easily see him being a bench guy, but it does feel as if the Yankees need two infielders on the bench. Because if Anthony Rizzo isn't playing a day, then DJ LeMahieu needs to slide over to first base. If DJ LeMahieu has slid over to first base, who's playing third? So I think it does make a lot of sense for the Yankees to add a veteran free agent. I talked about how Elvis Andrus would have been a great option. He signed a minor league deal with another team, so he's no longer available. But Donovan Solano is a really good option if the Yankees want a veteran infielder who is not going to cost a ton and is used to being that depth guy. And he just hits for a good average, gets on base at a decent clip, doesn't have a ton of power, plays serviceable defense. I don't know if the Yankees will get him, even though I think he makes a lot of sense. But I do think the Yankees are going to have to make some move to add infield depth. Because Peraza's going to be out for a good bit. Who knows if the Yankees will put him on the 10 or 60 day IL. But they're not going to have him opening day in the start of the season. So it would make a lot of sense to get another infielder to help shore up the depth in the infield. So Oswald Peraza, he is out for a little bit with a right shoulder strain, and we'll have to see what the Yankees decide to do with the infield.